Dear Diary. So today I want to continue my little adventure of perfume and its flanker. So today perfume is going to be C by Giorgio Armani. So C is actually a perfume that I fell in love when I first sniffed it years ago. So I don't know why I got rid of my first bottle, so now I got myself a travel spray and I love it. Like, it brought back memory when I first sniffed it out of the box of the perfumes that I got that day. This is the most delicious, most alluring scent to my nose. It has the note of cassis, like a blackcurrant leaf, and vanilla, and rose and freesia, and ambroxan. So on me, what I first got was like a leafy kind of greenness, just a tiny little bit, a little bit green, a little bit fresh. I believe that is from the freesia or the cassis note in here. And then what really amazes me is how the blackcurrant note is so deliciously mixed together with the vanilla, making it not too sweet but not too fruity, but right in the middle. And I got some kind of like saltiness. I don't know from where I got the saltiness. It's a little bit salty and it's really delicious. It's not all the sugar candy sweet from this fragrance. And I think this fragrance is already well known, that everybody has sniffed it, and it was released back in 2013. 2013. So I thought it was quite big when it was first released, and yeah, I think this would be my go-to signature perfume. If I have a signature scent, this is how I would like to smell around my boy, around my son. I would really like him to remember me as something delicious, a little bit fruity, like blackcurranty fruitiness mixed with some salty vanilla kind of scent. And it really has a little bit of this champagne-y quality to my nose, which is quite nice. Sometimes I don't know why, although it is very, very enjoyable, this fragrance, when I could smell it, but sometimes I sprayed it on and I got an anosmic to it. I couldn't smell anything. So that is the downside of it. If I got an anosmic to it, I overspray myself, and I was all day smelling very blackcurranty or very salty the whole day. I believe that I think people would find it still not invasive, as it is truly a very likable scent. It's very mass appealing. So this is the original C. So the other three fragrance flanker that I had my grammar is all over the place. One of them is the C Eau de Toilette. There used to be wording in here and it was sellotape when it came to me, and I just left it unboxed. And just a few days ago, I took out the sellotape, and the wording is gone together with it. So this is a very clear bottle of C Eau de Toilette. And this is a very unfortunate incident to me, because I don't know why my nose just got totally anosmic to it. I couldn't smell anything other than some little powderiness and some little alcohol faint smell and a little bit powderiness that I could get from here, but it really isn't beautiful to my nose. I mean, maybe it's my nose. It's my nose, because I have seen a lot of good reviews on Fragrantica, but I really couldn't smell anything from the Eau de Toilette. So this would be something to be kept only and not to use. I'm quite sad about it. And the next one that I have is also a little miniature. Still in a box, and this is C Passion. So I have used this before, and I don't use a lot, but I have used this C Passion. Actually, I have to say C Passion smells like a fruit punch, something like a fruit cocktail, but I don't think it is very beautifully made cocktail. Because there are a ton of notes in here: pink pepper, pear, grapes, lemon, rose, jasmine, heliotrope, and pineapple. And also in the base there are quite a lot of things listed: cedarwood, vanilla, and patchouli. Is it patchouli? Oh yeah, it's patchouli. So to my nose, on my skin, when I first spritz it, I definitely got that citrusy zestiness, mostly dominated by the lemon. And I think the lemon is mixed together with some pear note, but the pear is really toned down in here as compared to the other fruits note, because if there is a pear, I would definitely detect it. The pear note is very obvious to my nose, and I was waiting to see more like a fruity version of Si Passion, like more of a grapiness, but really it isn't any grapiness or blackcurrantiness in here. As it dries down into the middle stage, after half an hour of wearing the Si Passion, I really get the pineapple. I think the pineapple note is more prominent, and I don't really get much of a rose or much of a jasmine or much of a heliotrope. There is a little bit powderiness, just a little bit, but it's not overly florally. It's nothing florally. It's like a fruit punch. It's something, like a how do I describe this? It's like something that is sold in Malaysia. It is something like if you want to make fruit punch juice, you just pour the concentrated syrup out of the bottle and you mix with water, mix with ice, and then you have the fruit punch. So basically this smells like it smells like the concentrated fruit punch syrup. Yeah, it smells like that. It's a mixture of all this fruitiness, grape, lemon, and non-discreetly mixed together with a pear, and all I could get is the pineapple. Yeah, it's the pineapple that really dominates, but it's not really a beautifully done, very delicately, very sour, tart, delicious fruit punch fragrance, I would say, because it smells like everything is dumped together and there's no level and there's no, there is no development much. I would say it's like beginning a mixture of fruits, the middle a more dense, a more solidified, more structured fruitiness coming out from the perfume, and as it dries down, it pretty much dries down like that. I do not get much of a cedarwood or patchouli. It's like a powdery fruitiness mixed with some musk. It's not totally a very enjoyable scent for me. Maybe it's my skin, or maybe it's the weather here. It's very wet. When, it's very wet and hot and humid when I use this. I don't know, I just really couldn't get the rose. I wish I could get more rose. That would make the whole thing more elegant. I would feel like more matching to the color of this fragrance. So the last one that I have in my collection is a this is a huge bottle. This is Si Eau de Parfum Intense. Pardon the fingerprints. Well, this one, I don't know where should I put it. Okay, here, just put it here. Okay. So this one, the Si Eau de Parfum Intense, is the one that I love. Pardon the bottle. It's collecting dust. I don't know why. In fact, I just took it out of the box like just now for recording purposes. And the Si Eau de Parfum Intense, I like it. Okay, I like the original Si and I like the Si Intense. The other flankers just didn't do it for me, and the Si Intense is like a deeper, darker version actually of the Si original. It almost has the same DNA, same notes listed, with the grape, with the freesia, with the it's definitely more orangey, more zestiness in the beginning, with a mandarin and a lime as the top note, and it's listed on Fragrantica that in the middle they actually have osmanthus. Osmanthus is one of the flower that I really like, and I think adding more flower, like more white flowers, more orangey kind of white flowers, like orange blossom and osmanthus, really uplift this fragrance into another level of elegance. Yes, I like this one. I like Si Edp Parfum Intense, and yes, it's I would say that the C original is much more not complex. It's very straightforward, but the C Intense has a little bit more character in here. I think maybe it's because of the flowers. Yeah, it's definitely because of the flowers. It's not really all that fruitiness now. Okay, I would wear this around my son more. I would make this my signature scent around him. Alright, that's all. Bye bye.